So I came across an article. I came across another article that talks about the 15 future-proof jobs in South Africa. So the interesting thing about this one is that it's not just future-proof jobs globally, but 15 future-proof jobs in South Africa. The article is by Mthobisi Nozulela on IOL. Mthobisi Nozulela. Yeah, Mthobisi Nozulela. Okay, let's see what the jobs are. Top 15, right off the bat, cybersecurity. In my mind, anything that touches cybersecurity, you're good. Doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're an analyst, a consultant, blue team, red team, doesn't matter. If you're in cybersecurity, you're good. Digital transformation consultant. Yeah, pretty much, I think, helping companies digitize their workflows or their processes. Okay, automation manager, similar thing. It's about efficiencies, making sure organizations or factories or companies can automate some of their processes to lower costs. Yeah, let me see. Mechatronic engineer. So mechatronics in my mind is a combination of three things. It's electronics, computer science. What's the other thing? What's the third thing? Mechanical engineering. So yeah, that's what mechatronics is in my mind. Let's see here. Yeah, it combines mechanical engineering, electronics, computer science. And then supply chain is supply chain. How do things get delivered, right? How do you move a container from China down to the port of Durban, up to Johannesburg, up to the store shelves? So if you understand how that entire thing works, you'll be sorted for that. You'll be sorted. Manufacturing technicians. So it's about manufacturing. It's about pretty much the factory, like how maintaining the machines there. So I'll also throw in things like being a millwright. So I know those guys deal a lot with that. Compliance specialist. So compliance is something that is required more and more, especially as the amount of data that we create increases. So compliance specialists, you'll be dealing with the POPIAs, the SOC 2s, all those things around data privacy in general, if I can just keep it like that. Manufacturing engineer, similar to the manufacturing technician, so anything that has to do with manufacturing. But the important thing to note about manufacturing is knowing where the field of manufacturing is going, like understanding the automations, understanding PLC programming, understanding dark factories, what are those things, how are they going to affect the sector, or how are they affecting the sector? And also just automation within the manufacturing. And then transportation engineer. So transportation engineer is pretty much, it's in my mind, it's similar to civil, but focusing a lot more on how do things move around. You are talking the roads, railways, what else is there? Yeah, airways. Okay, I think it involves the sky as well. Okay, no, it's just the roads, bridges, and then railways. So public transit systems, this is the important bit. Logistics coordinator, yeah, similar to supply chain. In my mind, this should be similar to supply chain, yeah, moving of goods. And then AI engineer, okay, this one is always at the top of most lists. Excuse me. Warehouse operations. Yeah, so the storing of large quantities of items. So this, in my mind, would actually also fall into supply chain, understanding that whole supply chain of how goods move from source to consumption. And then you have your data engineers. So data engineers are similar to the data plumbers. So they make sure that data moves from wherever it is created to wherever it's going to be stored and analyzed. And then digital sales specialist. So here you are in sales, but you are focusing heavily on digital products or services. So for instance, you have CRM systems. So these are customer relationship management systems, AI-powered analytics, so SaaS platforms. So if you're selling anything software-based, if I can put it like that, or anything that could be offered via the internet. And then robotics technician. Anything that has to do with robotics is the future. So with this one, it really actually doesn't matter what you're doing there, whether you're a technician or you're dealing with robotics applications, design, testing, anything. If you're in robotics, you're going to be good. And this is it. It is in IOL.COSA. It was actually published on the 3rd of October. 15 future-proof jobs in South Africa for a secure career path by Mthobisi Nozulela.